Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be going over a Rolex Yacht-Master 40, entirely in yellow gold, as you can see here. Case, bezel, bracelet, all yellow gold with a mother of pearl Serti dial. Reference number 16628. Again, this is a Rolex Yacht-Master with a 40mm case. We'll be going over the case, the dial, the bezel, the crown functions, as well as the bracelet and the movement. I'll be giving you my thoughts on all of these throughout the video. Again, as is indicated in the name, Yacht-Master 40, it's 40mm from finger to thumb. That's the diameter. It is the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown to ensure water resistance down to 100 meters or 330 feet. And also note on this crown in particular, we have the three little dots underneath that Rolex crown, meaning that it is a Triplock waterproofness system. And actually, let me show you that now before I forget. You actually see the little rubber gasket on the inside there. There are many, many more on the inside to really make sure that this timepiece remains water resistant, and it certainly has throughout the years. All right, now looking at the case here, we have a high polish on all of these visible surfaces of the case. All right, very nice alternating look between the brush and the high polish when you compare it with the integrated links here. All right, and also this is made with yellow Rotor. That is to say that it is Rolex's own in-house blend of steel, well, not just Oyster steel, well, not just steel, but their version of yellow gold mixed with other elements, including Oyster steel, to really create this high polish look with equal strength and measure. All right. Now, matching that, we also have a yellow gold bezel, rotatable, bidirectional rotatable bezel, by the way, as is typical of all Yacht-Masters, 37s and 40s. All right, now taking a look at this one, we also have a sandblasted finish, everywhere that is not a number or marker or index marker or the 0 hour marker, 0 minute, 0 second marker. All right, we also have a high polish on all of the important aspects here, 20, 30, 40, all of these minute markers as well, with little hash marks for the first 15 or so. All right, leading down into the dial here, also looking at the inner bezel, we also have a yellow gold part there, and you can tell that this is certainly all yellow gold because that is literally part of the case right there. Right on top, we have a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal with a Cyclops lens for ease of reading of the date. Magnifies the date by about 2.5 times. All right. Now looking at the Serti dial, all right, this is a very special dial because not only is this a Serti dial, what that means is a mother of pearl dial, a white mother of pearl dial. I'm looking at my camera monitoring and it's just not picking up any of these colors here, but let me tell you, seeing this with your eyes, there's so many colors in this. Lots of greens, lots of magentas, some reds, some blues, just all sorts of colors that you can see in this mother of pearl dial. You'll have to see it with your eyes to really believe it. All right, looking at the hour marks here, we have 18 karat white or yellow gold settings, with diamond hour markers for these little circles, round diamonds, and sapphires for the 12, 6, and 9 hour positions. All of these elements working together makes up what is known as the Serti dial, S-E-R-T-I. A very specific look, very beautiful and very distinguished look as well, with the black Rolex printing on there for extra contrast and ease of readability there. Again, these hands are also 18 karat yellow gold, and as is true of Yacht-Masters, we also have luminescence on those hands as well. Now, I don't really know the entire function for having such highly luminescent hands because you don't really have hour marks to match nor a bezel, but at the same time, if you really need, you could sort of discern certain times, like right now it's 9:15, really easy to tell. If you're at some of the intermediate hours, may not be all that easy, We also have the seconds hand, also loomed very nicely, all with chromolite, a greenish tint there. Very nice and quite long lasting as well. All right, now let's turn the lights back on so we can actually see this. Now, looking at the functions of this watch, it works as you would expect. Simply unwind the crown to the first position. This allows you to wind the watch. If you're at a dead stop, about 20 to 30 full winds is all you really need to get it to the full power reserve. Once you start feeling that resistance, that damping starting to ramp up on that winding crown, then you can stop. You've reached the full power reserve. Pull out to the next position, and this advances the date. It's a quick set feature. So all you need to do is just simply turn it's about a quarter turn to advance the day by 1. All right, so if you find yourself on, say, the 30th of a month, you can simply just do a half turn, and there you go. First of the next month, nice and easy. All right, pull the crown out to the final position. It stops that seconds hand, giving you that hacking function, so you can then place the minute hand precisely to adjust the time perfectly. All right, and now keep in mind that you'll have to use the outer track of the minutes and seconds there to do so, and thankfully they've included that. Again, also nicely painted onto that mother of pearl for very easy reading as well. Press the crown in when you've got the time synced up to an atomic clock, for example, and then just simply wind that case or that winding crown tightly back against the case to ensure that superior water resistance. Now, what allows all of this to work? It's the automatic 3135 COSC, well, beyond COSC certification, because it is a superlative chronometer certification, meaning that it has a plus or minus 2 second time differential per day after casing, whereas the COSC certification requires a plus 7 minus 5 second time differential. This one exceeds that. It also has the older Breguet hairspring for, the magnetic resistance, Paraflex shock absorbers for the shock resistance, so you can take a few bumps, no issue there. It also allows you to have a perpetual winding rotor. There's a perpetual winding rotor on the inside. You can't see it, but what that means is that you can simply wind the crown to the full capacity, and simply wearing the watch on your wrist will allow you to continue to wind the watch with the natural movements of your wrist. Altogether, this watch has a power reserve of up to 48 hours. That's about 2 whole days. All right, so you probably won't be wearing this every day, so be sure to wind that crown if you set it down for longer than 2 days. All right, looking at the framing here, we have the Oyster bracelet, brushed finish on the outer links, the middle links being a high polish, complete with my fingerprints as well. There's also a very nice gentle taper from the lugs down to the folding Oyster clasp. This one's the safety clasp, so all you need to do is just lift from the bottom of the crown to open the safety, and then unclasp the top, nice and easy, with the Rolex stamped logo on the inside, so there's no mistake that you are dealing with a Rolex. All right, now there's no Easy Link 5mm extension. This is the older style Rolex Yacht-Master, so you'll have to size it by pressing these pins in with a specialized tool. Be very careful with that because you don't want to damage the outside of this clasp here. While we're here, I can actually try it on, give you some of my thoughts as to how it wears on the wrist. All right, now right off the bat, I can tell you this is heavy. It's a chunker, because not only is it a 40mm watch, it is also all yellow gold. That means it's quite heavy. I can feel it on the wrist. The overall bracelet, even though it is also yellow gold, does not quite match the counterweight needed to, center the, gravitational pull of this case on my wrist. So I can certainly feel it moving around. That being said, it's not really going anywhere because, its heft will stay there. My wrist is 7 inches in circumference, so I do have a bit of overhang here. Not that that's a bad thing, because it's not like it's sticking out excessively, and that extra bit of space underneath the lug actually does make it a little bit more breathable on the wrist. That means less sweat, less chance of it, potentially pulling hair. Well, not that it ever will, because, well, first of all, it's not really a problem I would ever have, as you can see, but even then, there's so much space among all of these links here that there's really no chance that it would ever, actually hurt you in any way. There's no pinching, no unceremonious epilation of hairs. All right, and again, the way that this sits on my wrist, a 7-inch circumference wrist, it's actually quite nice. I do like this extra space underneath, so very comfortable indeed. And when looks come to the presentation, how can you beat a Serti dial? Well, I don't think you can, because there's no other dial that has blue sapphires as well as diamonds on the dial with a mother of pearl backdrop. So much color, so much distinction. It's just absolutely beautiful. I don't care about the rest of the case. I want this. I wish I could have this. But anyway, this is a fully yellow gold watch, so I would recommend, you know, using this for, if you're a fan of Yacht-Masters in general, definitely pick this up, because this is something that you can wear to special occasions or special events, you know, important meetings and such, where you really want to flex. And once people see that mother of pearl dial, they will see all the colors in it, and it's just breathtaking. Absolutely beautiful. All right, now enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our website, jazztime.com. Links in the description below, and we'll see you in the next one.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.